Welcome to Snacks Weekly on Data Science. This podcast is all about making data science and machine learning knowledge accessible and less intimidating. Today, we are going to explore the concept of brand perception. Our discussion is based on a tech blog with the title Airbnb Brandometer, powering brand perception measurement on social media data with AI, written by Airbnb's data science team. You can find a link to the blog in the episode description. Throughout this episode, we will dissect the topic from both business and data science angles. Now, let's dive in. On the business side, let's take a look at the problem to be solved. Airbnb is an online marketplace that connects people who want to rent out their homes with people looking for accommodations. Unlike traditional hotels, which typically offer standardized rooms and services, Airbnb provides a broad range of lodging options that can include personalized and unique experiences, allowing travelers to engage with local cultures and environments. As a company that has introduced a new approach to lodging, Airbnb focuses on creating a brand identity that distinguish it from traditional hotels and other competitors. A strong brand also enables Airbnb to communicate its values of belonging, exploration, and trust, positioning it as an option for travelers seeking personalized experiences. When we talk about a brand, we are referring to the identity and reputation of a company, how customers perceive, feel about, and associate with it. Companies often invest heavily in brand marketing to build and maintain this identity. For example, Coca-Cola, one of the world's most recognized brands, spends over $4 billion each year on brand marketing to keep its iconic image and messaging consistent worldwide. While Airbnb may not spend as much as Coca-Cola on brand advertising, it shares a similar goal and invests a significant amount of brand marketing to strengthen its brand. Given this level of investment, it is essential to measure the performance of brand marketing to understand its impact on customer perception, loyalty, and ultimately the sales. Without proper measurement, companies can't accurately determine the return on investment of their marketing efforts, or to make informed decisions to improve their strategy and enhance their brand. Now that we've understood the business problem to solve, let's dive into the data science side to explore potential solutions for measuring a company's brand perception. One traditional approach to measure brand perception is through customer surveys. These surveys allow companies to gather direct feedback from customers by asking them to rate their perceptions of the brand, their satisfactions with it, and their likelihood of recommending it to others. Surveys can provide valuable insights into how customers feel about a brand. However, these insights can be limited by a few things. One is the response bias, where the respondents may answer in ways they believe are expected rather than expressing their true feelings. Additionally, the sample size of a survey can also affect the accuracy of the result. A small or non-representative sample may not fully capture the diverse view of broader customer base. On the other side, the rise of social media has opened up new avenues for measuring brand perception. social media platforms generate vast amounts of real-time data, offering an unfiltered and spontaneous look into how people perceive and discuss a brand. These online conversations can reveal emerging trends and customer sentiments, providing a broader and more dynamic view of the brand perception compared to traditional surveys. This method allows companies to track changes in real time and respond more swiftly to shifts in public opinions. Recognizing the value of the social media data, the data science team at Airbnb invests in social media analytics as an alternative approach to measure brand perception. There are various ways to utilize social media data for brand analysis. One straightforward approach is to extract concurrent topics and count the most relevant ones. For instance, if the keyword Airbnb frequently appears alongside topics like work from home or vacation rentals, this suggests emerging trends in how this brand is associated with those concepts. These methods can help identify new and shifting brand perceptions based on what customers are discussing online. A more advanced approach, which is the focus of this tech blog, involves using social media data to create word embeddings and measure the relatedness of brand perception through embedding distances. Let's explore how this works. Word embeddings represent words as real valued vectors, capturing their semantic meanings and relationships. These embeddings, which often derived from deep neural networks, are among the most popular and evolving techniques in natural language understanding. For example, to measure the importance of a concept like luxury in relationship to Airbnb's brand, we can calculate the similarity between the word embeddings of luxury and Airbnb. This similarity, referring to as perception score, is defined as the cosine similarity between the embeddings of Airbnb and any specific keywords. The team calls this methodology the brandometer, similar to the serometer for assessing brand perceptions. Here is how the brandometer works in practice. First, the team collects all Airbnb-related mentions from 19 social media platforms. This includes Twitter, Facebook, Reddit, etc. Since social media data is often non-standard and can be of low quality, the team developed several data cleaning processes to enhance its reliability. Another challenge associated with this data collection process is the sparsity of the social media posts, as it can take time for users to generate content in response to certain events. To address this one, the team uses a monthly rolling window, which balances the need for timely data with the ability to detect meaningful trends. Next step after the data collection is to apply various word embedding techniques to generate reliable brand perception scores. The team tested several models involved. One is called Word2Vec, which has been widely used since 2013 for its simplicity. Another methodology is called fast text, which contains the internal structure of words and is more robust against out-of-vocabulary words and smaller datasets. Another approach is transformer-based language models, like BERT, which has recently improved natural language understanding tasks by generating contextualized word embeddings. With different methodology tested, the team can generate reasonable word embedding out of the provided data. The final step is to stabilize and calibrate the brand perception scores. Embedding results can vary due to factors like the stochastic nature of deep learning models and changes in the data corpus over time. To ensure a stabilized reading, the team used techniques like score averaging over repetitive training with bootstrap sampling. Basically, it means for each month's data, they train multiple models with the same hyperparameter, and they average the perception scores to produce a final, reliable score for each of the concepts. With this brandometer methodology, the team can generate valuable insights. For instance, it can conduct industry analysis to identify top brand perceptions among key competitors. Another use case involves measuring brand perception changes in areas where specific brand campaigns are ongoing. This allows the team to quantify the impact of these marketing efforts. Now that we've discussed both the business problem and the technical solution, let's wrap it up. In this episode, we explored the concept of brand and the importance of measuring brand perception. We examined how social media data can be used for this purpose and explored how Airbnb utilized deep learning and word embedding techniques to more accurately quantify brand perception. If you like the content of this episode, please subscribe to the channel, give me a 5-star review, and leave a comment. Your feedback is very appreciated, and I'll see you next week.